What's good? What's going on, everybody? You already know what it is, who it is. I don't know why I said what it is, but who it is. Sharp Blue coming back in this thing. You know what I'm saying? And I wish I had the camera on today, but I don't. And it's not because I don't want to, it's because it don't really work like that. So it's just it'd be iffy. But I wanted to still show up no matter what's going on in life. I still wanted to show up and be on to be accountable and just continue to grow not only here but in life. So since the camera is not on, I'm going to make sure I try to keep this as short as possible, and go over these trades. I think within the three trades that we look at, I only seen one that I like. We'll talk about it and then we'll keep it moving. My main goal with these videos is to encourage myself to continue through life no matter what. And our current and our situation was always changed, but if we have those dreams, we should chase it, and hopefully this encourage somebody else to get on, try to chart, start learning the charts themselves, start reading the charts as well, getting a mentor, get to learn a little bit about it. So hopefully this channel is just like a eye opener or you know, encouragement for you too. So just to make sure I keep the time down to what you know, was comfortable. And excuse me if I sound kind of scattered because like it's just life, you know what I'm saying? But I wanted to continue to show up to show you the authenticness of it. Make sure you tap into the podcast because we're gonna talk about, different life things while going through trading. And yeah, let's get into it. So we're gonna go over Nas 100, GBP, JPY, and I think it was XRP, I think, or Go. I think it was XRP. Excuse me. And then we call it a night. So I'm gonna try to keep it under 20 minutes if so. Um, looking at first since I'm already what Nas 100 look like, so I'll talk back and forth and then we'll go off of trading view. So looking at last week from Nas 100, we're coming into this area right here. And as you see, we have the weekly high created. It was go back to the day. I think that was the weekly high, so it was made on the week, that moment. Okay, so this would look like for this week, that week that we was drawing up. You'll see why nothing really changed in a minute as we drop down. We had the weekly low right here, which is should have been an open. I don't know why it says the weekend open here. That's crazy. I was open. Weekly open. That was the previous week right here. And then weekly open is just a weekly close right here where the blue is at. And I'm gonna put some music on so I'm not like just making a drag because you can't really see me. Um, so yeah, so you have the weekly open, weekly close, and it, don't know why I was right there. We ain't gonna do it. Weekly close. Anyway, so I'm gonna drop down to the day because my open was here. My open was here. My weekly close is here. The weekly high is here. So as we drop down to the day, um, kind of see where we are down to the day. Um, right in here, prices hasn't went across the weekly high. Price hasn't dropped below the weekly close or open, so we're still going to drop down time frames. As you can see, as we drop down to the time frames from the weekly high to the weekly open and the weekly close, price created doji here, so down, created weekly low, and then it kind of went into this triangle right here, right? So price is making lower lows, followed by a higher low, followed by a higher low. And then if we pull this all the way over, we see where price had been there a couple of times in the past. Um, and again, it's a little drag. Please apologize. This is like a journal for me. Hopefully, I get better at explaining things in life situations as well. Um, let me see. Okay. So see where prices with his doja prices went there at that time too, and then prices been there in the past as well a couple times. Right about here. So if you pull this daily high over, the daily high has been met a couple times, right? So that was a really good valid point there. So I'm looking for price to jump out of this channel. I think on here, that was this look price that broke out of this trend line here, and then it made like a, a wedge, like a wedge there. Um, yeah, let's go back to the 4 hour. I think this is on the 4 hour. Yeah, so price made a wedge here. So we saw another candlestick where price had broke below, and then it started to pull back. So honestly, I want to see if price is going to go up before I buy because I still think price is buying. Um, that's what I personally think. I think price is buying. Um, where did that go? Oh yeah, it's a buy up to here. Um, weekly close, weekly. Hmm. Yeah, I would like to just see where this take me. More so because I had already marked this trade. I mean, it's supposed to broke out of this kind of like triangle pattern, wedge pattern, and then top off the weekly high. But it hasn't broke out of it yet. So I'm gonna still go with the channel. That makes sense. I'm still gonna go with it. Um, but as we can see on the day time frame, excuse me, this is a bullish candlestick, but then we see that it's sold a little bit. So I want to see price if it's gonna fake out or something. Is this just retesting this low down here down to where the weekly open is or the weekly low is? Is it retesting it, right? Um, and if it is, then it'll come back and just like buy up. If not, it'll put down. So I just want to see what it's gonna do. So this is my take profit with the entry and sell loss right here. Um, honestly, Nas 100 is the better trade that I was looking at for this week. So still in a strong buying trend on the all overall time frame. We see this is a key level where price keeps rejecting right about here. I do think price is going to try to make that little move for the week to whip everybody out and then sell. If it's going to do that, or because this was a strong buy and then price was buying, this is the support level, and then price come back down to test that support level. Boom. I think it may just continue to buy at least back up to here, breaking new highs before it's starting to sell. But again, that's just me and my wishful thinking. This is kind of how I look at the chart. You see, and this is the movement we have made in between that time, as you can see right in here. So price was like a nice buying boom, and it bought and it started doing some little standing up in here. So it can definitely sell on me, but I see more buying than selling. So that's kind of what I got. I'm not gonna spend too much time on Nas 100. Um, just because it, what I'm saying, broke above the trend line, came back down to retest this major support level, and then it didn't break above this, this high right here, but it did come back down and retest the support level, and then it came and retest this level here. So I do think price is going to come back up and buy at least to that point. So this is a 1, 2. Yeah, I think it took like at that point. So it's kind of like got on Nas 100 for right and right, I went from wrong, but right now that's kind of what I have. And like I said, I don't want to spend too much time on it, because let's say life is life. So let's move on to the next. So I don't waste your time. GDP JPY is what it is. I didn't really like it this week. I'm not gonna cap. It didn't really do much movement for me. I wanted to see price to break above certain levels. So this was be the previous week close, previous week low, previous week open, previous week high. Um, let's go right here. Okay, yeah. So I'm trying to figure out how we marked it. It's on the week. Yeah, right here. So previous week high, previous week open. And then you have this week here, and then pre-week close. Price sold below the pre-week close and then got down to where the pre-week low is. When you start dropping the time frame, you see price push back up. This was actually a doji with a strong bullish candlestick. So price broke a major trend line and as a resistant level, and it came back to retest it here, create new low. And I see this as creating the higher low, right? This below the pivot levels. Um, I would need price to come fall back below the close and start headed toward you know, the week below where we can start trading down to here, coming back down to here, or you can wait till the previous low is broken and then trade from there. But right now, I only see price pullback to correct that. You know what I'm saying? To try to go back and retest this previous high week. And it's a major zone along with this trend line. So honestly, I saw price break out of this with this inverted head and shoulder more on retesting the trend line than anything because it fell from a major resistance level, creating as to a support, right? I mean, a major support level here, boom, creating as resistance. So price come back up, test that trend line right there. So I'm still looking at GBP, JPY. I mean, GBP wasn't the best this week. JPY wasn't the greatest this week either. Um, I'll let you see on forex.com. So yeah, that's why you see what's going on. And you'll see more movement today. Tuesday, JPY was yellow. Wednesday, yellow. I mean, JPY was pretty good. It was really the USDs. JPY, 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 JPY. Yep. That was really all yellow. And then USD was yellow, orange, and red this week. So being able to play with it, however, uh, that's USD. I'm talking about GBP and JPY. So GBP, I'm tripping. Is yellow, yellow. Oh yeah, no, red. That was what I was looking at. GBP, yellow, yellow. Yep, no, I'm right. GBP is on orange and red this week, and then JPY it was yellow and gray for no news. So it was some stagnant going on in the market, and there was some movement going on to market. So that's probably why you can see in these two trades, GBP and JPY, why you can see a lot of movement happen. So I'm still waiting on that one. It didn't really change. I put the little scribbles there just saying price had broke out. Price broke below, so I want to see a retest and then break here, and then we can start looking for sales. But I just want to see what price is going to continue to do because I don't want to get faked out if that what it is, because this could just be a fake out. And specifically saying it because of the time frame that we're watching this on. Right? Uh yeah. And then yeah. And then see price broke above this major resistant level and then fell back below as a support. And then price came back up, right? Trying to continue to bounce off it as a support. And then price pushes back down. So this is a major support level, which is also a resistant level because it's resisting price back down. So if this could just, like I said, be a way of fake out to get that liquidity grab and then shoot back up. And then if not, price fall below the previous week low, it'll sell down to here, out to here, and then start continuing to sell. Yeah. So I want to say looking for price to break above previous week close or previous week low. So that's still what we're looking at. And yeah, I do see here. You see, I do see price still here. So it hasn't went nowhere. It hasn't broke lower, broke above. So I'm gonna actually keep what I see with GBP, JPY. I'm not going to get in. I gave you NAS 100 and my last trade. I think it was XRP. Um, uh, is it XRP or gold? I wonder if it was XRP that I was given with the crypto on here. Um, see, let's see how I had this first. We're just gonna go with the crypto. Well, I'm trying to see which one I can give you a trade on. Previous week low. Um, Hmm. So I kind of want to give you this one. Price broke out, creating this high, creating this low, which is a major support now. Broke above that support is this trend line. Retested this trend line right here. Broke above, creating a new high, but the same low. Well, not really, because this low closed here, that low closed somewhere in here. So it's a lower low. It's the pivot lows. We're back above the pivot level. Um, I think I may give you this. Let me see. Pivot level. Yeah. So let's actually do pivot levels like this. Mm, was that a? Let me try and see where I want to get in it. Let's put sell loss here. Price enter above here and higher here. Hmm. Let's see. Hmm. Well, XRP, it's definitely strong buy because the price traveling level. We want to see it bounce back up there and then catch that wave. So I may just give you gold. Let's see. So I want to give you watch one that's moving. All right, so it's the daily open, daily close, weekly close, the orange weekly close, weekly open, and the blue is daily close, daily open. Yeah, this is daily close, daily open, and it's the weekly price brought above the weekly close. Um, and came back to retest the weekly close. So, so break a structure, break a structure. There's no break of character yet, so I still think this is buying. I just want to see it come back above the daily close for me to catch that buy. So we still looking for price to break above weekly and daily high, which I think it did, or fall back below the daily close to test the weekly close. And you see that fall back below the daily close, or come to test the weekly close. But the weekly close is here. So yeah, so it came back and it retested the daily close and the weekly close. So we want to see price move back in this direction. We want to see price move back to here, right? And then it would go along with what we see. If not, price will fall like this, and then like that. So we're gonna see what that do. And then I can't give you XRP, so XRP. Let's see, is it cleaner here? It may be. Okay. I'll say maybe not. Let's see what this, because this should all say, wait for it. Let me check this. Right. Like the daily low, see, the daily low was never broken. The price is toggling right on this daily close. So I would like to get in here with price pick above here, right about to the previous daily close. That's kind of what I got here. Just for not all the lines. Let's go to here. So 1, 2, yeah, but it's a little. I want to see price come back this way, so we can see what XRP got going on a little later. That's kind of what it's looking like. I do think it's going to buy. If it is going to buy, I need to push back into these levels to come back to where the previous week close is. Then we can start looking for buys. Um, if you're going to sell, the only way I'm going to sell this if it's down here with a previous week low. Sorry for stretching, but that's kind of what I got. So I gave you gold instead of XRP. Make sure you do your own analysis with gold, um, because I am not responsible for any losses. I'm just telling you my daily ideas or my weekly ideas. So, and then I gave you GBP JPY. I don't really like it. I think it is going to sell, so I would like for it to come back down to where the previous week close is, back down to the previous week low, and start looking for that, right? But I would want to see what price. So that's yeah, it's kind of what I got. And I say what this is going to either. Oh yeah, for a sale. If it's going to sell, then you need to break the previous week low. If it's going to wick me back up, it needs to come up where the previous week open or the previous week high, and then start looking for buy. But I want to see if it breaks below, because if it does, we can be looking at a really nice sale for GBP JPY. But I think it's been like price been having a hard time to break across this resistant level, and now it has, and it dropped back in hard to retest it, and it got stuck because of news. JPY didn't move for a while. GBP is not doing what it's doing, so I think it's still going to buy because this is where we are. I just think it's looking for that momentum, that push. So once we get that push going, price up here, then we'll start looking for the buys to get in. But we've been watching the price go all the way up here for a minute, so I do think it's still buying. But yeah, man, that's all I got. GBP JPY. Um, Nas 100 and um I think gold or XRP. But those are two that we gave. So hopefully you was able to take some of this and go with it. If not, I definitely try to do better into like marking it up. I kind of looked at this before I got on, so I kind of cheated. So I was already looking at it, but what I will do, if I see anything far as next week, instead of uh pre-looking at it, I'll pre-look at it, because I look at it with the team ahead of time, and I look at it with myself or whatever. A lot of times I look at it with myself before I give it to anybody, um, because I want everybody to think for themselves. So, yeah, let me know what you think. I will definitely clear my chart and mark it up for next week. But this is what I got for this week, because again, a lot of things did not move. This is still trade, still the same one for Nas 100. Excuse me. As you can see, we ate here, so that was a green here, and then it was one back here. It was a green back here, and now we're looking for this trade to take off. So we're still looking for buys for GBP, for Nas 100. Then GBP, JPY is still in the buy, but we looking to see what it's gonna do first movement wise, and then gold and XRP. Make sure you like, share, and comment on this video to give me some more encouragement. Sorry if it was dry, and it sound very, very bland or in circles on a lot of I definitely apologize this time. I would definitely try to get better at that. But I want to encourage y'all, no matter what through life, if this is something that you want to do it, and stick to it no matter what. And that's gonna be the hard part, doing it and sticking to it no matter what. So I see y'all next time here at Forex is Stupid. And yeah, man, that's all I got you. That's all I got for you. So make sure you tap back again with me here at Forex is Stupid. Again, I promise I have way more energy next time. Yeah, way more energy next time. Only y'all see that, man. Boom, head. I mean, left head, left shoulder, head, right shoulder. But yeah, man. See y'all next time here at Forex Stupid. Gotta go.